This is the Art Marketing Minute with Eric Rhoads, author of the Amazon best-selling book, Make More Money Selling Your Art. In the Marketing Minute, we answer your questions to help your art career. Brought to you by artmarketing.com, the place to go to learn more about marketing. Now, here's your host, Art Magazine publisher, Eric Rhoads.
Thank you, Jim Kipping, and thank you for joining us today. I am here. My goal is to eliminate the idea of the starving artist. So let's get right to today's questions. Here's a question from Jim in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is a really pretty place. Jim says, I'd like to grow more as an artist, but I'm 22 years old and I'm unsure if I need to complete an actual degree. How much art education should I get? Well, Jim, I'll probably get in trouble here. Your parents and your school and colleges around the country are going to call me and yell at me, but quite frankly, I don't think to make a living as an artist, a degree really matters. What matters is that you're a good artist, or better yet, a great artist, and I would put your time and attention to becoming a great artist. If you need a school to help you do that, which most people do, then do it. And the degree is really about teaching. If you need to be a teacher in a public institution, a high school or a college, you probably need that degree. Probably want to get an MFA. So that is, the reason to get a degree, and you might want to do that so you can fall back on that, just in case. As a matter of fact, I was having a discussion with a friend last night, and he was talking about how he doesn't have his degree and he can't get teaching jobs in certain schools. And he'd like to. So maybe it would have been a good idea to do that. If I were going to get a degree and I was going to make my living as an artist, I'd get a degree in sales and marketing. Learn everything you can about advertising and marketing and sales and everything to do with that. And then, go to a great art school, an atelier like Grand Central Academy or Studio Incommodati in Philadelphia or the Florence Academy in New York or Florence or other places. Become a great draftsperson, a great artist, a great painter, and you will flourish. I mean, the people that go to those schools end up, they're the best of the best, and they end up with great careers because they're so good. Nothing will overcome sales and marketing problems like being a really great artist. So think about that. Next question comes from Linda in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You have to say Milwaukee, right? I think so. Linda says, is there such a thing as having a sales rep or an agent for my art to help me market and sell my paintings? I feel like I could use some help and would prefer to hire a professional. Where do I start? Well, the thing is, Linda, lots of us who are artists don't have that skill set. We don't want to learn that skill set. But, there are sacrifices. If you bring somebody else in, you're going to have to pay them. Pay them one way or the other. There are reps or agents in all the arts. In Hollywood, you have to have an agent to succeed. Not so much in the art world, but there are many, many, many agents who do an awesome job. You're going to have to Google them or ask around, find out, talk to some galleries, find out which agents they like dealing with. And they, in theory, will help you build your career, build your brand, make awareness, get you into places to sell your work, maybe help get licensing deals. There's a lot of things. They're worth their weight in gold. And you're going to pay to have them do this for you. So I don't know what they charge, but most agents are probably like 10%. And they're going to make you successful, and someday you're going to be making a lot of money, and you're going to go, oh, why am I paying this 10%? I don't need them anymore. Well, keep in mind that they made your career. They built you. And so you want to honor them by sticking with them. But anyway, that's part of your income, and that's part of what's going to make you successful. If you're not the type of person, quite frankly, I think if you're listening to things about marketing and you're studying marketing, yes, you can do all this stuff yourself. Somebody who's a pro, somebody who does it, somebody who does it every day, like myself, I'm not an agent, and I've had lots of people ask me to be their agent, and I'm not going there, but I do marketing every day, and so my head is in marketing. If you get your head into marketing 20% of your time, first off, agents aren't going to mess with somebody who's not up to the level that is going to make it easy for them to sell. They want artists who are going to be really good, artists that galleries are going to want, artists that are going to make it easy for them. So, you might not be at that level yet, and if you're not and you want to make a living, you're going to have to do it yourself or get, your spouse or partner or friend or somebody to do it for you. So you've got to master marketing. And quite frankly, I like to be in control of my own career. I never want to put anybody in charge of my career. Even if you have an agent, you need to understand what they're doing and understand the principles of marketing, because if you don't, you might get taken advantage of if there's some sleazy person out there who doesn't have any ethics. So think about that. Anyway, I hope this helps. Well, this has been the Art Marketing Minute with me, Eric Rhoads. My goal in life is to eliminate the idea of the starving artist and to help your dreams actually come true. So if you want to submit questions, simply email eric@artmarketing.com. And to learn more about marketing ideas, you can visit artmarketing.com. Thanks for listening.